Hi guys, Kalmier here once again, and today I'm going to do a couple small projects because my allergies have been acting up. So while my allergies are on hold right now, I'm going to try and put out a video real quick. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn the sound down because I'm going to be working right under this grinder. And what I'm going to do is work with gravel. A lot of people are familiar with the tower method of doing gravel. You just stack gravel under yourself and then dig straight down. To me, you dig down real quick, but it takes a while for you to stack up to the however high you want to go. And so what I like to do, and this can be done in any cave, I'm just going to do it down here so it's out of the way. And let's see, that's water, so I'm actually going to build it in this corner right here. And dig out the dirt. And what you want to do is make sure that it's all stone, just so that you can't break it when you punch it, or at least not very easily. And what you do is you just hold your left click button, and then every time it's empty inside this chamber, you just simply right click. So just keep right clicking every time it breaks, but just hold down your left click the entire time. And it may not be necessarily as quick. Actually, I think it's about the same speed because you're not using a shovel, but you don't have to build the tower either. So it's just constant breaking of the gravel. And that way you can get lots of flint and make arrows using sticks, flint, and all the feathers you're getting from upstairs. So there's that little project. Not necessarily better than the tower method, just another option. I like that option because I can sit there and watch TV while I'm destroying flint. Okay, the second thing I want to work on is I'm going to build an incinerator. And let me grab a buckets of lava, water. Okay, now for the incinerator, very simply, you don't want it on anything that can burn, so definitely don't put it near wood or wool or anything to that effect. Okay, and the simplest method is very easy. Just build a wall and build a ceiling. Okay, and then underneath it, you're going to put half stones like that. And basically what it does is it prevents you from being able to walk into the lava. So when you put the lava bucket inside, you can't walk in between the ceiling and the half stones because it's only 1.5 space between there, and your character needs 2 spaces. So this way, if you want to get rid of anything like light gray wool, all you have to do is just kind of aim, chuck it out, and voila, it's incinerated. Now this is again the basics. You just need a ceiling and the half tiles across the bottom, so you can actually prevent yourself from walking into it. But technically this could be a little bit smaller, a little bit nicer looking. So let me do that real quick. Okay, there we go. This looks a little bit nicer to me. I'm going to test this out. Supposedly you cannot get burnt from the corners anymore. So I can walk right up to this, not get burnt. None of the corners. Alright, so there we go. And I went ahead and hit the double bucket so that the top looked even. If I only had one bucket up there, it would look slanted on one side. This way it looks a little bit more peakish. But there you go. So there's my incinerator. I've got it stone all across the ground, so I don't have to worry about the little embers burning anything up. I don't need the torches anymore because the lava provides plenty of light. And it looks like a little fountain in my yard, so it's kind of nice. Alright, so those are 2 projects. I've got one more project. Let me go ahead and get that set up, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I've refilled my lava buckets and marked off where I'm going to actually construct this at. What I'm going to build is a cobblestone generator. And now we have a mine downstairs, so we'll be getting a lot of cobblestone. But if you want to build this before you decide to make your mining shaft, this is a quick way to get cobblestone if you prefer that material for like castle building or build a wall around your perimeter. Okay, and the way that cobblestone is generated is if lava flows into water. Now, if water flows into lava, then it becomes obsidian. So you have to make it so that lava is actually the one doing the flowing into the water. There's two methods for that. You can put lava on a higher level and have it flow downward into the water. Or the method I prefer, just because I can make it look a little bit nicer, is to have the water stop right in front of the lava, and then the lava touches the tip of the water. So water flows 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and go ahead and close this off. So if I put water here, it's not going to be able to reach all the way down to the end. So there you go, 8 blocks. Okay, so now if I put lava next to it, it's going to flow out into this block and become cobblestone. Same thing on that side. And the reason I like the double method like this, where it's got 2 blocks, is because if you only have 1 block, you're sitting there waiting for it to reconstruct before you can start digging it again. Okay. You cannot have this any closer because, again, if that water actually touches the source block of lava, it will turn it to obsidian. And with the 2 blocks, you can just sit here and go back and forth. Now, this does still destroy cobblestone. I think anything that deals with lava, you still have to worry about it destroying your resources. But for the most part, this generates a pretty good flow of cobblestone. Again, the rule to this is that this has to be 8 blocks away. But it doesn't have to be 8 blocks straight like this. You could work with it a little bit. For example, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 blocks right there. This would be 4, 5. We'll go like this. And grab my water back up over here. And I'm actually going to block this off. Okay, so if I put water over here, okay, it still goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's still traveling 8 blocks, just not in a straight line. So you can kind of curve this to something that looks a little bit better to you. Block this one off and put my other water bucket on this side. So there you go. Now you have 8 on this side and 8 on this side, except for they're kind of turned. And these blocks actually don't matter because 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, either way it takes 4 blocks to get to that block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's always 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and so you can also you know, you can work with this. I mean, if you look at this already, it's starting to look nice. So you might see where I'm going with this already. Rather than just having some kind of, you know, random cobblestone generator, I'm actually going to make something that looks nice out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this. I'll maybe stop through some of the key points, but I'll show you the finished product when I'm done. Okay, so we have the basis for a fountain here, and again, all of this is not necessary. The original pattern would work fine, but you know, this is more for static builds. Let's see. I actually want more of a waterfall lava flow type thing. So, let's see if we build here, maybe like that. Okay guys, so there we go. A simple cobblestone generator made really nice looking. But as I mentioned at the beginning, that simple little structure is all you really need with 8 water flows or 8 blocks from your to start your water flow. But this definitely looks nicer, so you can just come back to the back and start grinding your cobblestone. So anyway, I will actually start working on like maybe a cactus farm, maybe some underwater building techniques. I'll work on that next week. Again, I'm sorry for the delay in videos, but summer is lots of fun. Plus, my allergies are kicking my butt this week from being outside so often. So I shall be back soon. Again, if you liked this video, if you found learned something new or found that it was efficient, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank